Hello guys, welcome back to Heroes of Pacific Revisited. Last time we lost Wake Island. Oh well. Man. So American and morale must be pretty low. So the command decided to send out a raid, a naval air raid onto the Marshall Islands. So the naval air raid on the Marshall Islands took place on February 1st, 1942. So yeah, a bit of time skip, just a couple of months time skip. Some like a month and a half or something. So yeah, February 1st, 1942. Ooh, the US decided to conduct a raid on the Marshall Islands. Not just the Marshall Islands, but also on the Gilbert Islands. Specifically, two carriers were sent into for the attack. The USS is York, the Task Force 17, centered on USS Yorktown, attacked. I'm probably gonna be butchering some of these names, so apologies. He's USS York aircraft from USS Yorktown attacked Jaluit, Mili, and Macon Islands, while Task Force 8 around centered on USS Enterprise were sent to attack the islands of Kwajalein, Boche, and Tarawa. So here's the raid, and here we have the raid on Tarawa. Again, I'm sorry, I probably butchered some of those names. I apologize. But yeah, despite although they did say we just transferred to the Lexington, which Lexington did not take part in this raid, but whatever, I guess.
The Japanese have established a string of formidable bases throughout the Marshall Islands. They have now constructed an airfield at their base on Tarawa. The proximity of this airfield poses a serious threat to our carrier fleet. Our latest scouting mission has revealed construction of 2 radar towers. These towers are an early warning system to alert them of any approaching aircraft. Your mission is to help knock out the radar towers and then destroy the remaining air defenses. This must be accomplished before 1400, as we have C-47s en route to land paratroopers to capture the base.
C-47s? Paratroopers? Capture the base? What? I don't know where. First of all, where did the C-47s come from? Where did the paratroopers come from? And they definitely did not. We definitely did not capture the base. So, yeah. So, fun fact: Tarawa contained a major Japanese air base in the Marshall Islands, and actually, to this day, you can the ruins. The remains of the airfield are still present on Tarawa. So yeah, it's in ruins, but it's the ruins of the airbase, but it is still there. Anyways, this is the first mission we unlocked the Vought F4U Corsair, which is weird because in reality the Corsair only entered service in late 1942. And this is early 1942, so yeah. Anyways, we're just gonna ignore that part. Ignore the part that the Corsair had not entered service yet. So, yeah. The Vought F4U Corsair. War for protection today and progress tomorrow. The groundbreaking gull-wing design of the Corsair allowed the plane to use the largest Pratt & Whitney engine and a huge 13-foot propeller. That's a big propeller. Big engine and propeller. The Corsair's strength were its performance and armament. Yeah, the Corsair is a pretty good plane. Alright, so we're gonna be using the Corsair. I think we're gonna be using the Corsair for both this and the next mission. Although we could also just use the Wildcat again. We could also just use the Wildcat again because that would make more historical sense. But anyways, we are going to fly. We're gonna take the Corsair. So, we're gonna take the F4U 1D Corsair instead of the F4U 4. We'll fly the F4U 4 Corsair next mission. So, yeah. Let's take it out for a spin. Let's take the Corsair out for a spin, even though it doesn't exist yet. But don't worry about it. And let's go.
The Jap base at Taro was fat with supplies and equipment, and we were gonna blow that place to Kingdom Come. We wanted to show them they weren't the only game in town.
Gonna blow it to Kingdom Come. At least we're gonna try to.
Okay, this is Lieutenant Commander Callahan. Calling all units in Victor Squadron. Line up in formation over the Lexington. Our bearing is 050. Over.
Yep, sure. Definitely the Lexington. Let's take off, even though this carrier is number 6, which and CV6 is Enterprise. So I guess it looks like we're launching from Enterprise, although it says it's 6. The carrier is number 6. But don't worry about that part, I guess. Anyway, it's not like the game has a whole lot of models, a whole lot of different models for ships. So yeah. Anyways, we now have, so this is the first mission where we get to command our wingmen. So we control using the D-pad. So right on D-pad tells them to form up.
We're already in formation.
And they get really confused if you tell them to form up when they're already formed up. Anyways, let's form up. It's gonna get real noisy when they fly, with them flying next to us. But don't worry about it. Let's head out towards Taroa.
Form up, people.
Roger. Zeros.
Incoming zeros.
Surprise, boys. Show them what these Corsairs are capable of.
Roger that. Engage! Engage! Good kill, good kill. Ow. Alright. Engage, engage!
Yes, sir.
Just bonked one of those zeros. Yep. Alright. Zeros are down. So regroup. Regroup and continue heading towards the island. Sometimes that was one wingman who just takes his own sweet time forming up.
Formed up, sir.
Alright.
Victor Squadron, I confirm visual contact with Japanese radar towers on Taroa. All pilots throttle to the max. Keep an eye out for bogeys. They know we're coming.
Alright. You guys go deal with the fighters. They're under attack.
We'll go after the North Tower.
Understood.
Let's take out the radar.
After you've taken out the radar,
Radar's down.
planes and try to hit them on the ground.
This is Victor Baker. Target destroyed. South radar is down.
Nice work, Crow. Now try to hit their planes.
Now we gotta neutralize the AA
Attack
defenses.
my target.
The AA defenses are not active yet because we caught them, because I guess we managed to catch them by surprise.
Taking out the North Tower.
Even though, you know, they have radar. But we still, even though they do have radar, but we apparently still managed to catch them by surprise.
Good work, boys. Looks like we caught the Japs with their pants down.
Yeah. I guess the Japanese were slow to adopt radar, and a lot of them didn't really know how radar worked, or even mistrusted radar. So, yeah. And a lot of Japanese higher-ups actually even mistrusted radar. Which is why they were very slow to adopt up to radar. Which, you know, kind of hurt them. Because radar is pretty important, as it would turn out. Anyways, it's only a few AA guns left. It's a couple of AA guns left on this southern island.
Party's over, boys. Those AA guns have got our number.
Yep, the AA guns have just become active, right as you know, right. The AA guns just became active right as I destroyed all of them. Anyways, we had a bonus objective. We had a bonus objective to take out the bombers on the ground, which we did, and that indeed happened. There were bombers preparing to take off and head towards the U.S. fleet. And yeah, would have been bad if those bombers took off and attacked the fleet. Let's just bomb the planes that are still on the ground. And now we have some time before the transports arrive. Seems like there's one more plane on the ground there. Let's go take it out. More zero. All right, all zeros on the ground destroyed.
Victor Squadron, this is Skytrain Fox King with Taroa Strike Force on board. We are approaching Taroa now, ETA 1 minute. Hope you guys have taken care of
Alright, the C-47s are coming. Again, I don't know where they came from, but don't worry about it, I guess.
Crow, I want you and Baker Wade to clear the way for the strike force while Abel and I keep those zeros away. Split your forces and order your wingmen to deal with those different threats. Go.
Yep, already dealt with. In the meantime, we're gonna help take out some of these zeros.
We've got more company. Zeros inbound from the south. You'll have to take them for us.
Roger that. Zeros from the south, incoming from the south. Callahan's wing will take care of those zeros and us approaching the C-47s. Our job is to take out these zeros coming from the south. So let's go get them. Formed up. Approaching the zeros. Engage, engage. If I could aim, that'd be great. Yeah, the Corsair is actually pretty good as a pretty good fighter because it has 650 cals and those so yeah, those 650 cals that it has are really good against these zeros. Though should be careful because your guns will heat up. Firing your guns too much will make them heat up and will make them slow down because they overheat. All right, let's divert their attention away from the transports. All right, you go get that. You guys go get that guy. I'll go get this guy. Good kill. Good kill. Good kill. Good kill.
Attack my target.
Attacking.
All right, all threats neutralized. Now let's make sure we also kill any of these fighters that could get near. Oh jeez. That could get near because sometimes I've known there is a bug where just random fighters can cause the C-47s to get shot down. So yeah, it's random fighters around. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Man, maybe they'll update the game. You know, maybe they'll update this however many years old game that that came out before updates or game updates were even a thing. All right, paratroopers have been deployed. Again, ignore. Just ignore the fact that I don't think paratroopers really. We just ignore the fact that what paratroopers. What I don't know what these who these paratroopers even are. What, where they even came from, where they come from, where they go, where they come from, you know the rest. See, your wingmen sometimes get really trigger happy when they're right next to. Like, yeah, sometimes your wingmen get really trigger happy when they're formed up. You can hear them just continuously shooting, even though there's nothing to shoot at.
This is Toroa Strike Force Leader to Victor Squadron. Airfield secure. We're mopping up now. Thanks for the assist, Navy.
Roger that. Airfield secure. That is just like a the fuselage of a Zero just floating in the air there. Don't worry about it, I guess.
Zero inside in pretty good condition. Can you spare someone to fly it home?
Much as I hate to swap a Corsair for a Japanese piece of crap, it'd be handy to get a look at a Zero. Crow, I want you to land and take that Zero back to the Lexington.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're gonna go steal this Zero. Even though the US did manage to capture a Zero at some point, although not yet, because obviously they didn't even land. The US didn't even land on Tarawa during this raid. They just like attacked it with aircraft and also bombarded it a bit with cruisers. But I guess we're just gonna take the Zero anyways. I don't remember when exactly the Zero. The US has managed to capture a Zero. Or when they did, they managed to figure out all the Zero's weaknesses. Anyways, I mean, just like the fact that Corsairs haven't entered service yet. But yeah, anyways. Now we're swapping it for the Zero, that has two. So now we're flying the Zero. It has this thing, the Zero. It's very maneuverable, as you can see. Oh jeez, it is very maneuverable because the Zero is light and it has those massive ailerons on the wings. It's light, of course light. This means that it basically has basically almost no protection at all. It's basically made of paper. It's like it has no protection at all. But it is pretty heavily armed. It has two 7.6 millimeter machine guns in the nose, which are 30 cal machine guns, and two 20 millimeter cannons in the wings. And those cannons really pack a punch. Anyways, there's some Zeros over to our left. We're just gonna avoid them because again, this thing is because we lose access to our wingman after taking this Zero, and this thing is this thing is made of paper. Let's just speed past them. We took a couple of hits, but we're fine. But it's fine.
Looks like the Jap Navy doesn't want us to have that Zero. Watch out for interceptors, Crow.
If you think we will let you steal one of our planes, American, you are greatly mistaken. I am Kazuma Yamashita, elite pilot of the 13th Squadron. You will have the honor of being my 18th kill.
Ow.
I told you all you bastards for my brother Charlie. One of us ain't leaving here today.
So here we have our first ace battle of the game. Our first ace battle. And they never fight fair because they always have a posse with them. Anyways, and we're fighting them in a Zero, which he's flying in a J2M Raiden, also known as a Jack. Raiden Jack. You know, like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2 / Metal Gear Rising. Anyways, we're gonna take out this Raiden. And you gotta be careful because this guy, he's fast and he also has rockets, which we do not. So yeah. You gotta be careful not to get hit by those because they hurt. And of course, that's when he used the rockets when he decides to play chicken with us. He used the rockets whenever he decides to play chicken with us. Just try not to get hit by the rockets and just try to keep on his ass, and he'll go down pretty quick. Not really much to say about this battle. Yep, watch out. Also, I'm pretty sure that they can like home their guns. When they like target you, they can basically lock onto you. When enemies target you, they can basically lock onto you and like have perfect accuracy. And so try to minimize the time that they have that they're pointing at you. So yeah. So he's almost down. He's smoking. He's on fire. He has a tiny pube hair of health left. Unfortunately, he's very fast, so he's hard to hit. Don't crash into the water. Where'd he go? You fool, you've fallen for my trap card. And he's down. His squadron will avenge him. Were they specifically directed to sound? I feel like they were specifically directed to sound evil and sound evil or something. Anyways, he's down. Target. Enemy ace down. Return to Lexington / Enterprise. Lexaprise. Enterton. Lexaprise sounds better. Whirls. And now we gotta land on the carrier. Land on the carrier, and for reasons this game makes us land on the carrier from the bow side. So we're basically landing on the carrier backwards, which is not ideal in real life, but don't worry about it, I guess. You want to land from behind, not in front, but whatever. Yay! So we returned from the raid in a 0. Yay. It just has a few holes in it. Don't worry about it. Just ignore the holes, the holes that the 0 has. Anyways, shortly after the raid, your Enterprise would come under attack by some of the remaining bombers from Taroa, and yeah, they would miss. All the bombers would miss. But one of the bombers would become damaged and try to kamikaze the Enterprise. Then, aviation machinist mate 3rd class Bruno Guido, hopped in the rear gun of a Dauntless and just fired at the bomber until it went down, just missing the Enterprise. He would get promoted for that. And yes, this is what is shown in the movie Midway from 2019. It's a pretty good movie, pretty historically accurate. All right, so we are going into the second mission of the Marshall Islands campaign, Cave It, which is rescue POWs on Caven Island. Now, this is a mission that did not exist because, again, it was just in real life. This was just the attack was just a raid, and definitely did not land. We did not land on the island. We did not attack. We did not land. We did not drop anyone. We just the attack. Well, I say we, but the U.S. did not land. Did not attack anyone. Did not drop anyone. They just raided the island and left, causing mostly minor damage. They also didn't even go to Caven and during this raid. But anyways, rescue POWs.
The Japanese have overrun one of our observation posts and captured an entire platoon of troops. One of the officers there was working directly for Pacific Theater Command. If the enemy discovers his identity, they will show no restraint in finding out what he knows. We need him, and the rest of the prisoners out there, but the POW camp is on an island fortress. You are to neutralize the prison's defenses and breach the cell block walls. A commando strike force will land on the beach. With your support, they will escort the POWs from the island. As Lieutenant Commander Callahan is still recovering from the wounds he received from your last mission, you are temporarily assigned command of Easy Squadron's 4 Corsairs.
Alright then. I guess let's go. So Caven Island is located in the same atoll as Taroa. I think it's called Maloelap Atoll. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but anyways. Yeah. Let's go rescue those POWs. Those quote-unquote, those supposed POWs, I guess. I think we're gonna take the Corsair again. And we are gonna set our guns to ground attack. Because we're mostly engaging ground targets here.
Heads up, pilots, we've got company. Multiple targets coming in.
Incoming targets. Scramble and take them out. Wingman, you guys stay here.
Those ships.
Actually,
We're defending the ship.
Attack
Wingman, you
my
guys stay
target.
here. I'll deal with them myself.
Going after the fighters.
Anyways, the bonus objective, we're starting off right away with a bonus objective to take out all of these 4 zeros by ourselves. So I'm sending my wingman all the way over to the island. Sending my wingman all the way over to the island while we
Shake your tail, son.
take care of these guys.
Tojo just won't die.
I mean, you guys probably haven't even reached it yet. We're gonna, while we take care of these zeros ourselves. This is gonna be pretty tricky on higher difficulties. So yeah.
Fighter down.
Already? Damn. Why won't this guy die?
Attack my
I-
target.
Alright. And one more.
Lieutenant, I'll engage the fighters.
All targets destroyed.
Easy, boys. Not even a warm-up. Wing leader, I've spotted
All
the
interceptors
radio
destroyed.
tower. We better take it out before they call in for reinforcements. This Tojo just won't die. Fighter down.
Press that. Let's go take out this radio tower. Better take it out before they call in for reinforcements. I don't know if destroying this radio... I don't think that helps because... Oh. Oh, good hit. Nice. Good. Oh, okay. They took out the radio tower for me. Thanks, guys.
Attack my target.
Alright, you guys go start engaging the fighters. I'm gonna go take out some of these AA defenses.
We got company. Japanese patrol boats approaching fast.
Incoming patrol boats. Patrol boats approaching.
Another jet fighter for my kills.
Attack my target.
Patrol boats approaching in the landing craft.
Fighter.
Let's go save them.
Fighter destroyed.
Nice.
Attack my target.
Yes, sir. Those fighters are in for it.
2 boats down. Take out. Let's quickly take out before they get in range. All right, all PT boats destroyed.
Fighter down.
Attack my target.
Alright, Wingman, you guys just start engaging the fighters. I'm gonna take out these flak guns. And yeah.
Jap fighter going down.
Nice. Alright.
Break formation.
Just engage. You guys can just engage at will. Wait, I'm Will. Wait, no, I'm Will.
My target.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Those fighters are in for it.
These tanks that are just shooting at us. Tanks. I don't know if
Fighter down.
Alright, those tanks are dealt with. I'm still getting shot at. Must be another tank, I think. Anyways, this mission is a lot of waiting. Waiting for the guys to get to move into position, so yeah. It's just this mission is just a lot of waiting. So
Break formation.
So in the meantime, I don't know, we can just go kill these fighters or something.
We've landed on the lower beach and are advancing upward towards
Alright,
the camp.
they have landed. Now we have to protect the commandos.
Incoming from the southwest.
Protect the commandos as they advance on the POW camp. I don't know what commandos these are, but we're just gonna ignore that part, I guess.
A couple of Jap tanks have us locked up like a virgin on prom night.
Oh, enemy tanks. Rocket salvo incoming.
Thanks, Lieutenant. We're advancing.
Now make sure we gotta cover the commandos. So yeah, just come for them whenever they holler for help.
We've got an incoming from the southwest.
I am also gonna blow up this bridge so that because as while the bridge is still alive, you can actually crash into the bridge, and that would be bad. But but after it's destroyed, even though most of the bridge is still here, even though the rest of the bridge still looks like it's still there, it has no more collision. After it's destroyed, it no longer has collision. So yeah. We got this. I think oops. I think I missed that one part of the bridge. Whoops, teehee. I think yeah, the checkpoint is back when they first landed.
We've got an incoming from the southwest.
Again, and again, I don't think taking out anyways,
Sleep tight, Mr. Tojo.
I don't think taking out the radar tower actually did anything, because the fighters will just still keep infinitely spawning. So yeah.
A couple of Jap tanks have us locked up like a virgin on prom night.
You didn't get sent back too far. We'll be fine. Let's take out these tanks.
Thanks, Lieutenant. We're advancing. We've got an incoming from the southwest.
Alright. Take that bridge. You're not gonna make me crash into you no more. Take that stupid bridge. You will threaten innocent aircraft no longer. I see a tank down there shooting at me. Fighter shooting at me. A Raiden.
Easy, Squadron. We need some help here. The Japanese have us pinned down.
Yep, just give me a sec. You guys will be fine for a sec. For a little bit, right? Yeah, you guys will be fine. Alright. Yeah, again, all those unknown radar contacts, those are just more fighters coming in. So yeah, I don't think destroying the radar tower does anything. Alright. There's clouds in the way, but I'm just gonna fire off a salvo of rockets. There we go. Those MGs are down. Yep. Engage to 0.
Enemy chasing, sir.
Where? Where's this enemy chasing? What enemy chasing are you talking about?
Easy, Squadron. Hurry up and take out that gate. We need you to breach the gate and the cell block wall.
After that, this is gonna be danger close. All right, danger close. Engaging in the gate, danger close. Ooh, jeez. Jeez, lag spike right there.
Hell, they got gun positions in the guard towers.
Roger that. The guard tower. Yes. That is what happens in a prison. That's generally a thing in prison. Clearly, these guys have never been to prison before. Take out the guard towers.
Break formation.
Roger that.
Attack my target.
Okay.
Okay,
Fellas, go kill this 0.
Stick to your operational area. There's no reason to head over there.
now breach the cell block wall, and we'll be able to get the POWs out.
Sorry. They really yell at you if you leave
target.
if you get close to exiting the AO, including if you fly too high. All right, danger close. Engaging the cell block. Danger close. You guys are fine.
Thanks for busting us out, pilot. I'm Tom Stewart. It's nice to see the sunlight again.
Hello, Tom. Hello, Stuart.
Corsair. Nice. Can't wait to get back in the saddle and take one of those fellas for a gallop. Real soon.
You a pilot, Tom? You better talk to my CO. He's always on the lookout for new blood.
That's it. We're on our way back to the boat. Here comes trouble. 2 Betty bombers are heading in fast. We're sending dust down here.
Roger that. Incoming bombers.
Roger that.
Incoming Betty bombers. That's not don't know where these. I mean, they probably came from somewhere, but that's not the bombers. Carpet bomb the the guys on the ground. That would be bad for them. That would not be great for their health. First of all, let's engage this Raiden.
Attack my target. Attack my target.
All right, now let's engage these bombers.
Confirmed. Bombers are my target.
Once again, they're shooting at us, as tends to happen.
Bomber down.
Bombers down.
Adopt formation.
Yes, sir.
Enemy bombers neutralized.
Radar contact to the southwest.
We're being
Attack
harassed
my
by
target.
fighters. Let's go take them out.
Crew, there are Japanese snipers in a village down here. Clear them out for us.
Enemy snipers, copy.
Jap fighter going down.
Attack my target.
I'm after the fighter.
Roger. Enemy snipers. Let's go take him out. Rocket salvo incoming.
Thanks, Crow. We've got a clear run to the boat from here. We've got an incoming from the north.
Attack my target.
Attacking the fighter.
We're engaging these fighters,
Fighter destroyed.
Break formation.
and you guys can just do as you please, I guess. They're just about back to the boats.
We boarded the boats and are heading out to the northeast. Crow, patrol ahead and make sure there aren't any surprises for us.
Roger that.
We have an unknown radar contact to the north.
They're heading to the north, so
We got Japanese destroyers coming in from the northwest. I say we got a few minutes before they're on top of us.
well, it's gonna take a few minutes for you to get out there. So,
Back to the north.
so they might be on top of you guys, but don't worry about it, I guess. You can see those destroyers coming.
Lieutenant Crow to Strike Force. Watch out. There are mines in the channel ahead of you.
It's our best route out of here, Crow. We need you to clear a path with your gun.
Roger that.
Mine, close off the bow. Use your rifles, men. Try to detonate it. Crow, where are you?
Roger. Roger. We're dealing with the mines. Mines are pretty bad. So let's go deal with them. All right, mines are destroyed.
Coming from the southwest.
Rather than important, the mines that are in the way are destroyed. There's still other mines, but they can just there's a path for them. There's a clear path for them to go through. They'll be fine.
Good job, Crow. We're clear of the mines. Crow, there's a bunch of Japanese PT boats up ahead. Take them out before the destroyers get here.
Roger that.
Easy, Squadron. We're not moving any closer to those patrol boats until you take them out. These boats already have enough holes in them.
I mean, the boats don't have any holes in them at all, but I guess the boats don't have any holes in them at all, but whatever. I guess no holes are. I guess having no holes also is pretty good.
Radar contact to the southwest.
No holes at all is ideal, I guess. I don't know. I cannot speak apparently.
Thanks, Crow. It's time we made a run for it.
Anyways, all PT boats neutralized. Those destroyers are really close. I don't think you guys can outrun those destroyers.
Holy crap! Those destroyers are almost on top of us. Crow, see if you can damage their props to slow them down.
I guess on top of almost on top of them, meaning like
That's it.
they're almost cutting off their path.
We've got an incoming from the north.
All right, let's destroy the destroyer's propellers. Because I saw that objective, they expelled it as propellers. Yep, and we just gotta shoot the propellers, and then that'll slow them down. And guys, even though it doesn't look like they're slowed down at all, but apparently they also just stopped shooting at us. Apparently we can just damage the propellers by shooting their stern, and instead of somehow we can we can damage their propellers just by shooting at them, and just by hitting their stern. Don't worry about that part, I guess. They're running away, are they? They appear to still be moving into your path. Are they running away? They don't look like they're running away. But it's fine, I guess.
That's it. We're clear. Thanks for the help, Lieutenant Crow.
Roger that. Mission complete. Even though those destroyers are still moving into their path. Sure. But sure, I guess. Mission complete. Yay. We did it.
The ace I fought over the Marshall Islands was Kazuma Yamashita. He was part of the infamous 13th Airborne Squadron who had led the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Of course they are the 13th Squadron.
Bombs into the Arizona. These were the guys who killed Charlie.
Surprised they're not the 4th Squadron.
The 13th Airborne had the Jap Navy's best flyers, and they put them in their best planes. Callahan said I was lucky to be alive. He'd fought him before, and I was lucky it wasn't Shunagawa, their leader. He was the best flyer Callahan had ever seen, and he was racking up kills all over the Pacific. But I'd survived the fight and brought the zero down in one piece. It was weird to
Oh, look at this guy. He's got a 0.
The plane was crated up and shipped back to the Naval Intelligence boys in San Diego. The guys we rescued from the POW camp had only been in there about a month, but they were in bad shape. They'd been starved and beaten by the Japs. Well, I got talking to one of them, a guy named Tom Stewart. Turns out that he was a pilot who'd been shot down and he was itching to fly again. Callahan found a place for him in one of the other wings of our squad. So ex-prisoner of war Tom Stewart got another chance to fly for his country.
Yippee.
Callahan ran a tight squad, and before we knew it, we were brushing up on our torpedo runs and dive bombing for the battles ahead.
Fighter pilots learning how to... I guess that is kind of important, I guess.
Our attacks on the Marshall Islands only damaged the Japanese base at Tarawa.
Uh-huh.
Elsewhere, the fighting continued. The Japs dug themselves in and even had a few significant victories. They sank their first carrier, the Langley, and our biggest warship in the Far East, the cruiser Houston. So far, we hadn't managed to hit them back. We started to figure we'd be in the Pacific a lot longer than we originally thought. In April of '42, things were looking pretty bad. Morale was low, both in the Pacific and back home. One of our commanders came up with a daring plan to strike a blow at the Japanese. Not on some island somewhere, but right on their mainland. It was called the Doolittle Raid. Our grease monkeys modified a bunch of B-25s to take off from carriers, something they were never meant to do. They launched from the Hornet and bombed factories on the Japanese mainland. Didn't do a hell of a lot of damage, but it did show the Japs that we had a few tricks of our own. They were feeling our breath on the back of their necks now. Some of the boys who flew the B-25s had to ditch in the ocean, but a few managed to crash land in China. Of the 80 crew, 71 made it back. We heard later that the Japs killed 250,000 Chinese just for helping our boys.
Uh-huh. The Doolittle Raid. They bombed Tokyo, and then the Japanese in response. First, April 1942, U.S. bombed mainland Japan. May 1942, Japanese pushed further south towards Australia. All right. So they talked about the Doolittle Raid, where B-25s took off from USS Hornet and bombed Tokyo, which did minor damage, but it did really piss them off. And then they landed in China, or at least crash landed / bailed out in China. And the Japanese murdered 250,000 Chinese civilians for helping them. Yay. I mean, not yay, but... Anyways, yeah. Atrocities. It was also mentioned that the Japanese sank their first carrier, USS Langley, which USS Langley CV-1 was, as the number suggests, the first ever first operational aircraft carrier in in the sorry, it was the US's first operational aircraft carrier. Although in 1937, and Langley was converted into a seaplane tender, and Langley was sunk by Betty bombers. Was sunk by Betty bombers off the coast of Java Island, in Indonesia. And it was hit by Betty bombers and sank. Again, Langley, it was as the first carrier, was mainly used for Langley was mainly used for testing out how to use carriers, but later she was converted into a seaplane tender. So technically, it wasn't a carrier It wasn't really a carrier anymore at the time that she was sunk. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time. Bye.